Hey guys, it's Rahim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button because I talk about property investment, personal development, and how to gain financial freedom. In this short video, I'm going to talk to you about why now is the best time to take your finances seriously. You see, we're living in a world where things are getting not just very, very expensive, where technology is rapidly growing. Technology has moved on since COVID 50 years in advance. So if you have not noticed that, I'm hoping that this video would be a light bulb moment for you in order for you to understand what you really need to do in order to take you to where you want to go. In this short video, I'm going to explain to you why it is important to take your finances seriously. If you don't, you'll be the first person to regret about it. I know I don't like to scaremonger people, but I think it's absolutely also important for you to be honest and transparent to my viewers, to my listeners, and the people who follows me online. So hence the reason why I'm very much interested in talking about this topic, because I know this topic will transform the people that will listen to it, not just transform them, will get them to take action. First reason why you need to take your finances seriously is economic uncertainty. Current economic instability makes financial security more crucial. You can see where the economies are right now. The government are introducing so many taxes for the money that they've lost during COVID. And then obviously you can see then all the governments or all the countries are looking to work in a way that they can literally recoup all the money they've spent during COVID. So economic uncertainty is really trouble. We can see where the economy is right now. We are in recession. We're seeing property prices falling down. We see stock and shares falling down the floor. And you can also see cryptos is literally rock bottom at the moment. So important for you to take your financial situation seriously as a result of the economic uncertainty, because if you don't, the next thing that would impact you would be inflation. Inflation is one of the biggest killer disease of personal finances. Rising inflation erodes your purchase power. Suppose you're buying a jug of milk, say for about maybe 80 pence a couple of years ago. That same jug of milk now worth about £1.05. You can see the increase in that. If you're looking at that in a bigger term, maybe you wanted to buy a jean or a trousers that cost £15 last year. That same jean you would have bought £15 last year, now worth about maybe £25 or so. So inflation, because of the economic uncertainty, people don't know where the economy is going. Because the world has slowed down during COVID, there are more demand than there are supplies, which then causes prices to go up, at the same time causes inflation to go up. We can see how energy prices has tripled in the past 2 years. The third reason why you really need to take your finances seriously is technology advancement. I know I don't like talking about this aspect, but it's an aspect, to be honest, quite frank, we all need to take very, very seriously. So the technology advancement, access into financial tools, information is easier than ever, enabling better decision making. Now we've got AIs that can literally replicate the words that I'm saying right now. They can write a message for you, write an email for you, manage your inbox for you, manage your inquiries, literally pick up the phones on your behalf as well. So we are in a situation where some of us sadly is going to lose our jobs, because obviously if they're building all these machines, self-learning machines that can act as human beings, it's not long, lots of people will be losing their jobs. Not just lose their job, they will be losing their entire lifestyle. So very important for you to look at ways that you could really take your finances seriously, in order to ensure when technology comes in to knock you down in your job, you have an alternative out there. The fourth reason why you need to take your finances very seriously, not relying on the government or your employer, is taking your retirement plan seriously. I'm not talking about maybe contributing in your employer's pension or your employee's pension, whatever you can contribute in your company. I'm talking about serious investment plan, because are they planning to ensure a comfortable retirement, especially as life expectancy keep increasing? So you don't really want to be in your 70s or 80s reviewing your CV, trying to see what job is suitable for people at your age. Number 5, debt management. Increasing consumer debt level call for proactive financial management to avoid long-term debt. As you know, there's so many advances going, there's so many distractions out there. It's now leads people to taking on debt, because nowadays you can go online, you can sit on your computer, you can apply for as many credit cards as you could possibly can, with sometimes it says 0% balance transfer or 0% interest to literally lure you in order for you to take that debt, in order to get you to work for that debt. If you're really keen to learn how to get your financial situation into your own hands, making being financially independent your duty, responsibility, and obligation, you want to listen to this part of the video, because in this part of the video I'm going to share with you what you can do to avoid economic uncertainty, inflation, and getting involved in bad debt and all the other stuff I've just talked about. The number one thing you want to do is to look for investment opportunities. What do I mean by investment opportunities? Looking for where you could invest your money in order to make your money work for you instead of you working for it. Diverse investment options are available, offering you potential growth for your finances. But here's the thing, do not look for short-term gain. Look for long-term sustainable gains that will keep your investment sustainable, while it gives you better return on your investment. Look at assets that you can buy that doesn't not just bring you capital appreciation, but it also makes you steady recurring income, because when it brings you steady recurring income, you can then use that recurring income to either reinvest in that same asset class or perhaps invest in something else. You may be thinking, what sort of asset class are out there? Well, there are so many of them, but the three that really works for me is one, index funds. Investing in the stock market as a whole instead of investing in one company. That tends to be really good. Why is it good? Because it works within an index. You're investing in the entire country stock market instead of betting your way to individual stocks. The second best way to diversify your portfolio, if you're investing in index fund, would be gold. Gold is better than this paper money that you see here. Gold appreciating value compared to this toilet paper here. So if you really want to appreciate an asset, maybe gold is one of the things that you want to look into. And that way, instead of keeping that money in the bank, saving it, you put that money in a coin, a gold coin or silver coin, whatever that may be for you. It would appreciate a lot more value than this paper money here. And the third best thing you want to invest in, which is one of my favorite, which is what I do significantly, 80% of my investment is in this industry, real estate. Real estate is one of the best investment you could ever make. It lasts generations upon generations upon generation. Let me explain to you why. When you buy a property, you don't buy it just for you and your wife or your family. You buy it for generations. And the beauty about investing in property, one, you've got something that we call appreciation, capital appreciation. Remember what I told you about the gold? It goes up in value, exactly to do with properties. Properties also tend to go up in value. In the UK, it goes up between 7 to 15% a year. And the beauty about it, basically, second advantage is you will get something that we call passive recurring income. So what is passive recurring income? Is when you rent your property out to a tenant, the tenant pays you monthly rent, and from that rent you pay your interest rate, and it make you about maybe £300 to £400 every single month on that rental property without worrying about inflation. If you want to bulletproof your income and your finances to create wealth, generational wealth, you want to look into properties because of those two reasons. And the beauty about properties now, you don't even have to buy these properties. So what you can literally go and rent the property. Instead of you to rent it to live in, you can actually rent it, so you can rent it out on a room by room basis. So people are looking for rooms. Alternatively, you can rent the property without buying it, by the way. You can go and take over a property that worth 250,000 to God knows how many millions, right? So instead of you living in it, you can then rent it on room by room basis, or you can use it as something that we call serviced accommodation. Serviced accommodation, when you rent the property on the night instead of room by room basis. So these are the ways you can literally start looking at these opportunities, because the current economic climate is not doing you any favor. It's not helping you. It's only eroding your money, and basically you're not safe due to technology advancements. And then this then drives me straight to financial independence. Suppose you're investing in index funds. You've got your 7 to 10% return every year, and you've invested in gold. You've got that appreciating value every year, and then you've got your properties going that generates you Passive recurring income, while it goes up in value, it will take no time for you to be financially independent. You'll be able to take control of your finances. It would empower you towards achieving personal and financial independence. And you don't have to worry about being sacked or your job being taken over by AI or some machine automation. So you will be secure and safe in whatever you do. And the best thing about it, basically, it makes a job becomes an option instead of an obligation. So here's my advice to you. Look for investment opportunities that will make you passive recurring income whilst appreciating value to get you to financial independence. And do not leave your financial independence to a chance with your employers or the government, because they will not look after you. I hope this video has been helpful. If this video has been helpful, smash the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next video.